Hey, what's going on? This is Rick Chaffel with More Than a Rib. I'm here live, getting ready to do some talking in regards to relationships, the people in them, and how they can better survive. You can catch me at morethanarib.com or on Facebook.com/More Than a Rib.
We have Rick Chaffel, who is the author of More Than a Rib. He does wonderful things in the community. He also has a nonprofit that engages in activities that enhance family values, bring families together, communities together, mentor projects, as well as making sure people are aware of their health needs, things that build self-esteem, the things that we need, leadership in the community. So I'm looking forward to hearing from both of them. So at this time, we'll have both gentlemen come on up. Round of applause.
Are we sharing this mic?
I think so.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. How are you?
Good evening.
I think, or should I say, in some instances, we know that art is often the best imitator of life. What we've witnessed this evening is that imitation. One thing that causes many of us to fail as we pursue finding real, authentic, and true love is that we look for an external solution to an internal problem. As we go about doing such a thing, we often find ourselves almost starstruck or drunk in the minutiae of life. And Break Up, Don't Break Down, I made this comment that love is the only game that two people can play and both parties lose. As a result, we find ourselves not only brokenhearted but dispirited, because the very things that we thought, those things that we feel were so significant that we're going to impact and catalyze and change our lives, don't happen. Another person, people ask me all the time, they say, well, you're a relationship expert. How is it that you are single? And I said, well, let me tell you something. First, a relationship complements your life. It does not complete your life.
That's right.
And secondly, until you become that which you seek, even if you find the perfect man or the perfect woman, what really have you found other than a hot mess waiting to happen? So with that stated, Rick and I, who this gentleman has concepted something called More Than a Rib, and I think it honors the duality of existence between male-female relationships. Because what is a man? I love this James Brown song. You know what I'm saying? What is a man without a woman or a little girl? We're nothing. And I'm going to pass this to Rick because I think he can articulate it better than anyone. But before I pass this, I just want us all to stop and think. In our quest for love, what is it that we're really trying to find? Are we trying to find a solution to an internal problem externally? Or are we looking for someone else to be that which we are not, to be that which we should be but aren't? So we go and get 3 or 4 women and 3 or 4 men in order to bring these broken fragments of self together, hoping that it will help us to become one, when in fact you are nothing but a reflection in another person of that which you are not within yourself. Rick.
Doc, that was well put. When we talk about completion, it's like I hear people say, men and women, he completes me, she completes me. But the whole thing is you should be completing yourself before you even engage in interaction with anyone else in regards to intimate relationships, friendships, whatever the case may be. More Than a Rib is a lifestyle movement, and it's about the empowerment of the family unit. And we deal with one person at a time in regards to self-love and self-worth. In all of these sketches tonight, some common bonds and trends were lack of communication and lack of self-love. And in these things that are fictional, we're acting out, people are dealing with divorce, rape, sexual assault, excuse me. We're dealing with this real time right now. And we have to start with ourselves in addressing some of the things that we put ourselves into. So we have to start loving ourselves better, because when we don't love ourselves, we will allow ourselves to make horrible decisions that we have to address on the back end and deal with the aftermath of that. And loving yourself is a hard situation, but it's a good situation once you learn how to forgive, once you learn how to take on the totality of a self-assessment and self-accountability. So, in moving forward in dealing with this excerpt live situation where lifestyles and art will be acted out, always remember that there's a piece of realness in all of this that we have seen today. And in that realness, we have to take back with us to the people that are scared to speak out, or the people that are scared to deal with their own situation, and say, you know, it's all right to be vulnerable. It's all right to be imperfect. It's okay to be perfectly imperfect so you can affect the world. So with that being said, I'm going to pass the mic back to Doc and let him finish up and close us out.